Hello world, this is JWP, J Ward Primo Beats, coming to you live from my bedroom. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my Patreon, JWP Patreon, that's with 2 P's. There's exclusive content there for making your own audio plugins and synth edit, or my GoFundMe, JWP Fund. If you're watching this on YouTube, a like, comment, and or subscribe are appreciated. I'll be continuing along with mixing some of my older beats in FL Studio. When last I left off, I had got everything lined up when I'll have my old mix channeled through to Isotope Tools. I did drop my stereo enhancers as I did a little bit more stereo stuff over here. Again, another super short stream. I'll do my best to push it as far as I can. But it really isn't optimal. Anyway, so what do I want to do now is I want to turn these all off, and I want to zero in on these compressors here because I'm getting like this really rubbery sort of drum sound that I don't really like more of a kick or a stomp sort of sound opposed to like a rubbery rubber band, one of those boom racket things. See, I got like a boom, boom, boom. So in order to do that, I'm gonna have to do what I planned on doing before. Just separate opposed to something like this. So yeah, separate the bands here. Which did I use? It looks like I used the mid band, which is unfortunate. It'll take a little while, so I'm gonna get to doing that. Let's crank this up mid, and we'll just start copying over the values. Too low, like so, and it sounds like something's awful is outside. It's been happening recently, like all this sorts all night. It was in like this, not really all night, but since I've noticed, there's like this really awful sound, like something's dragging. A scary movie. And then it's off. Okay. Too bad I couldn't like reset this. I guess I could if I wanted to manually, but well, let's go from here. And now what I want to do is I want to split this band. Let's say about 500. Go to 500. I didn't touch the top end on this. I'm going to save this right away. Let's drop this down to say 1500. Where does the clang start on that hat, I wonder? It's quite low, actually. Clang is like 1,000, right? Clang is 100 to 300, so that's incredibly low. Our presence comes in at about 2K to 4K, so I could probably get away with 2K. As this bass drum is mixed with its cymbal, unfortunately, that's just the way the samples are. Do I have type in value? Yes, I do. Okay, so 2000. It's nice to be working in FL20 again. Now, this isn't where the stomp lives. However, this is what we have to work with. Look at my kick drum here. I do have this stuff up here from 3K to 5K. However, I can't reach that without mixing into the... It doesn't even look like I boosted it at all. It's not even on. It doesn't look like anything's on. What's going on here? What happened to my presets? What? Did it reset itself or something? Did I lose it all the way across the board? Or on? Okay, so this one's right. What happened there? Good thing I noticed that. Yeah, so this is pretty much the same across the board. No, they're different. Man. So do I got to go all the way back somewhere? Got 52, that's 78, 185. Okay, so let's open up a separate instance of FL Studio here, and we'll sort of backtrack, and hopefully I can find that other setting. So I didn't even check my sound levels. Levels look okay. It looks like I have a meter there. So everything should be coming through. Let's go to triplet. It just says triplet. I do believe this is like a super old version. It's just, yeah, I don't think this is going to work. So that was kind of a waste of time. I don't think I have any older versions though. Up in here to FL10. And we'll see what I have. Okay, so I got all these other versions. I got 2023, which is the most recent. Actually, that's a zip, right? So I might still have it in the zip. We'll see. Of course, it's going to take a couple years to load, and it's going to give me the OK screen 1,000 times. So I'm just going to pop over here. It's good that I noticed that, though. Pretty sure everything else is pretty much the same. Of course, I just closed all those windows. Because, yeah, it's totally empty. It's been initialized, which is not good. Everything else the same? G#7. Boost of 9. F#7. Boost of 9. Okay, so they are different. G#7. Boost of 12. And I'm looking for this one here. I'm not sure what it's doing. I must have missed the OK button somewhere. There it is. That's not what I wanted to click now. I gotta turn that off. Okay, make unclickable. Okay, and I gotta go back here. Hit OK 1,000 times here. Wonderful stream content. My viewers love to tune in and watch me click OK button. So I'll push it for an extra 5 minutes because my stream is so short. It's like these baby steps, right? And my weekends are studies, unfortunately, for now. Okay, so let's see here. Do I have my old settings? I do. But I can't drag them across. Okay, so I'll go save presets and I'll call this triplet kick 1. Kick 1. I'm not sure if that's going to save in the right spot, so we'll just see with this FL Studio. So why do I have two 21s open? This one frozen. Oh yeah, because it's loading my older version. Thinking it's gonna get me somewhere. Okay, and then I go load preset. Is it there? No. Save preset. Load preset. No. I think load preset's here. Yes. And of course, it's not there. I don't know where it went. Because it's FL 10 versus 20. Obviously still going to be in here, but where is here? It's deep inside the computer. So I'm just going to throw this on top of the desktop, I guess. Again, triplet BD1. And we'll head back over here. Go to the desktop, and it's not there. Is it a different? I think it's a different kind of preset. Wow. What? So I can't get this preset out of here. Really though, eh? Maybe here. Save now. Load save bank preset. See, there we go. I got a VSD preset there now. Okay, where's this? Doesn't matter. It's going to the desktop, not the network. The desktop. Triplet BD. Yes, but not FSS. Not FST. What is this? Oh, that's that other version from the zip file. I can go ahead and close that. But not FST. Go ahead, not save. Why are you trying to save something? I want you to close load. No save? Save now? No. What? Why is there Steinberg in here, man? Okay, so it looks like we're doing some mix and matching. Wonderful. Perhaps, what is this then? This was, I don't know. So we're doing the mix and match thing, which is probably going to take up the rest of my stream. Wonderful. Is there a way to load it? I already tried that, eh? Bugger. Okay. 78, pitch 78. This is obviously harmonic. Just go with 78. Not there, probably because I'm not in this. This is C sharp. And then I'll change this to notes. What is this in notes? D sharp 2. Okay, so I'll hold control, and then I'll get more finer. Attachment here. What is the mix? The mix is 100, a boost of 9. Let's right click and go step by 3, boost to 9. What is the width? The width is 25. So half of what's here, I could just type it in. Poles looking like 1. Top poles max. And max width. Okay, second one is off. Third one is on. That looks like probably just for saturation. Okay, so the third one is in fact on. Look how much sharper it is compared to the older version. 400. This is in fact 400. So everything's pretty much the same there. I believe that's just for saturation. No, it's on for nothing. Maybe for the else. Yeah, it looks like for the else then. So we'll go ahead and bring down the else by 3. And then the top end, it looks like there's no saturation there. G7 with a boost of 9. Max mix. Harmonics. Notes. And G7, I could just click pop up here and we'll go G sharp 7. Yeah. With a boost of 9. And width to 1,000. Poles looks like 1. And other poles, we have a 5 and a 12 with a width of 2,000. I'm going to unlock this. 5 and 12 for the width of 2,000. Okay, so it's matched now. As what about the other settings here? Bands are off, phase change are off, everything else is consistent. Post segmenters off, output boost of 9, and no input boost. Okay, so change the output boost to 9, and go snapping here. And yeah, okay, so now it's matched. Let's look at it by itself. And we'll check it out before Maximus here. We should be peeking out. Well, not peeking out, but right at the rim there. Okay, so it is. Bring it back. Why did it turn into a kick or a snare? Oh, because I switched the settings around. Okay, so we're going to close everything. I'm going to go back to the older one and close that completely down. No save. Here, I'm going to save again. And take a second to save. I need a chance to grab some coffee. And it looks like that's it. That's pretty much all the time I got. I can wiggle things around here just right quick. Okay, so we'll drop this down. This is my low end. Get down to about 15, and then we'll bring this over here and pull it back to about 27 decibels. I'm looking up here, top corner, top left corner. I left it at 27, but I'm not getting 27. I want to snap to just horizontally, right? Okay, so let's go vertical snap. Oops. Vertical snap first. If I can find it. There it is, vertical snap, and then horizontal snap. And to 27, that's the low end. Compression, everything's set. Let's give it a listen. See, it sounds a little better now, but it's still really tight here. Let's fix this up, we'll delete that, and we'll reset this here. And then we'll add a new point, and we'll put it here somewhere, if I can get it. Okay. So we're listening to just this part, right? Here's the high end, it's low end. What happens if I go like this? Okay. There's still a lot of clang, not much punch there. Ooh, you hear that? Like a tube effect happening. There we go. Something I more want. Let's drop the high down a bit. We'll bring it down to about 1,000. It's kind of more what we want. And put them together. The low is still a little bit consistent with everything else, except for the other bass drums. Better than it was. Check out span. Definitely better than it was. So we can bring up the middle a little more, and then I'm going to call it. So we'll go post about 9. Get that stomp back. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no, that's not happening. 4.5 maybe. It just sounds like awful now. Anyway, a starting point for tomorrow at least. Set that. Why does it still sound like that? Oh, because I'm only listening to the mid. It's like, oh, it's not working. It's only that one little part. So let's boost this back up to 4.5-ish, and we'll put everything on. Still got a lot of dark bark in it. Anyway, check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my latest news and updates, social links, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my Patreon, JWP Patreon. That's with 2 P's. There's exclusive content there for making your own audio plugins and synth edit, or my GoFundMe, JWP Fund. If you're watching this on YouTube, a like, comment, and/or subscribe are appreciated. Thanks for watching. Until next time.